In true wisdom, pure, peaceable, gentle, reasonable, TableTalk Magazine draws our eyes upward to the quiet beauty of a wisdom that does not shout, scheme, or strive, but descends like gentle rain from heaven itself, as revealed in James chapter 3, verse 17. Here we are shown a wisdom unstained by envy, steady in peace, tender in spirit, and willing to listen, a wisdom that mirrors the character of the God who gives it. May our hearts be schooled, not merely in knowledge, but in this calm and holy grace. Now for our reading. But the wisdom that is from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, willing to yield, full of mercy and good fruits, without partiality and without hypocrisy. James chapter 3, verse 17. Earthly, unspiritual, and demonic wisdom springs from and is characterized by bitter jealousy and selfish ambition that in turn bears the fruit of disorder and every vile practice. Such characteristics actually make true wisdom impossible to cultivate. Therefore, John Calvin rightly comments that wisdom requires a state of mind that is calm and composed, but envying disturbs it, so that in itself it becomes in a manner tumultuous and boils up immoderately against others. God-ordered, spiritually minded, and divinely sourced wisdom must therefore be altogether different from this false wisdom that James has described. In today's passage, the Apostle turns to the characteristics of true wisdom. James calls it the wisdom from above, for as Matthew Henry comments, true wisdom is God's gift. James chapter 3, verse 17 gives 8 characteristics of the wisdom that comes from God. It seems that we should not view this as an exhaustive list of the characteristics of wisdom from above, much as Paul does not list every possible fruit of the Holy Spirit in Galatians 5, verses 22 and 23. Instead, these 8 characteristics of divine wisdom give us an overall picture of what true wisdom looks like, though other godly traits not given here would certainly also characterize the wisdom from above. First and fundamentally, the wisdom from above is pure. True wisdom has the traits of holiness and moral blamelessness. After all, it comes from the thrice holy God, who cannot be tempted with evil, and himself tempts no one. The wisdom from above is also peaceable. Dr. R. C. Sproul describes this as an authentic peace, free of a quarrelsome attitude. This also reflects God's own character, for he showed himself the supreme peacemaker when he made peace with sinners through the blood of his Son's cross. Here the Lord made peace without compromising the principle of justice, showing us that true peace is always grounded in truth. The Apostle James practiced what he preached, showing his own peaceable wisdom when he suggested a peaceful and biblically faithful resolution to the conflict over circumcision in the early church. The third and fourth traits of true wisdom are gentleness and reasonableness. This means, Dr. Sproul says, that the wise person is thoughtful and respectful of other people's feelings and willing to listen to others. In our search for wise leaders in the church, we are usually looking for those who are knowledgeable. Without a doubt, we need such leaders. Yet we cannot overlook other aspects of true wisdom, including purity, peaceableness, gentleness, and reasonableness. We must prize these characteristics as much as we prize knowledge, in all Christians, but especially in our leaders. This concludes our reading. Thank you for listening.